Thanks for staying with us. I'm told we have a caller. Hello from, I think it's from Water. Good morning. Adeomi, go ahead. You're live, please.
Good morning, Morayo.
Good morning,
it
sir.
has been a very long time. Ladies, I greet you. Good morning. God bless you.
Good morning.
It's a wonderful program. I love you all.
Thank you.
Yeah. So your topic this morning, I just want you to understand that every tribe is dealing with because of their past experiences. I don't want to talk much about it. If you are experiencing people marrying other tribes and they are negative tribes, negative, they will want to, they will not dare marry in that place again. I have so many experiences. No, I've not married, I didn't marry, I have people that have married either male or female, and their experiences are so is other tribes again. But one thing I just want to know is I want to, about individual, is about family. It's not about tribe. If we can love ourselves, just as some of you have said, I think it can thrive. But because of experiences, and it is more in some tribe, when you marry ours, you take them away totally. Even their children become your children. Access to them, you take them to your place and you claim them. Peradventure, the woman dies and you take everything. So it's like that. And so those are the fear of some tribe that they don't want to marry other tribe again. So if you have experienced it, Morayo, you will not want to do it. In fact, you will not want your daughter or your son to marry from that tribe. So,
as I said, thank you. So that's what your view is about. We hear different perspectives on different issues. So thank you for sharing your own views. Marilyn, I'd like you to start with your, what did you make of all the glitz, glam, the stories, Juma, Priscilla, the whole works?
Do we have time?
Yes. I'm giving you the floor.
Beautiful wedding. Beautiful, Ashebi. So first of all, for the bride and groom, beautiful. They look well matched. And he seems really happy, and so does he. You know, I'd started watching them from when they had gone to Tanzania and they had met his family. They seemed to welcome them. And there was a way that I thought Iyabo Ojo also carried herself when she went there. She was not the usual Nigeria, we're here. She sort of stayed back, you know, and allowed that family to be you know. And then when they came here, they showed them the Nigerians. I love the fashion. Like Nigerians, you people have now caused huge problem in the world.
Global problem.
Global problem. Now I'm reading some American people say they want to do
Nigeria thing wedding.
Bride, is it vow renewal, but they want to do it Nigerian way. Like how? Where are you going to, you know? So it was just so beautiful. The story, I thought, you know, I love it. They said they met in 8 months and they got married. They met and then in 8 months they were married. And the mom says he had to keep asking questions about him because he's not, you know, he's not from here. She had never heard of him. And then to just find, especially also that he's a well-known musician, also made her a bit, you know, concerned. You know, for some other people, would be like, oh, she's going into this life of no, but maybe because she herself is also a famous person in Nigeria, so she was now a bit concerned. There were stories about him in the blog, so she had to ask questions about him, and apparently it seems like she got
the answer she wanted.
The sort of answers that she wanted for her child.
Take this call from Lizzie. I'll come to Pelumi. Lizzie, are you there? Thanks for calling.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning, yeah. Oh, okay. I have a little opinion that I really need to share along with you. Yeah. Okay, now I really want to commend Iyabo Ojo. I want to commend her because I remember the last time she came to your studio, you know, in the interview, and she made mention of her separating from her husband and, you know, allowing her husband to come, having access to the children. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And with the wedding, oh my God, I commend her. Since her marriage and the man, I can see even in the wedding, I went through the social media and the platform that they were, and I was able to see lots of love, unity, even the father dancing along with the daughter. It's a good thing.
Thank you very much, Lizzie.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Even if you marry from your own village, you can have problems. Intermarriage should be a thing that we should encourage our young ones to
Fantastic.
do.
Thank you so much, Lizzie.
It's a good thing.
But let me come to you. What are your thoughts on the wedding? Did you watch it online?
Yeah, it was stunning. I don't think anyone could have missed it.
Oh,
It was colorful, it was vibrant. And I think you could tell the love. They had so much love for each other, the couple. And even more, the incorporation of the culture.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just embracing one. I think even down to the detail of Ashoke, she had like the Tanzanian prints on it, and he did, you know, just really showing that we are merging together our culture, our vibe, our values. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed seeing that. And it really sparked conversation, like you said, online. People were like, oh, really? I think people sometimes need that representation, seeing that it's possible for other people to find someone that maybe is not in their culture or, you know, their immediate surrounding and still fall in love. So that was quite, you know, really beautiful to see.
Nima, let me come to you. What part of the wedding stood out for you?
Forgiveness. I must give it to you, but when you do things for your kids and it shows, everybody else, I just kept looking at her and you know how she allowed the father, you know, wedding is more about the father. Permission, all of that, the father's dance, how, you know, when they did the traditional, the mommy moya and all of that, and they sat together, I kept looking at Iyabo. You will know that the thoughts, they go far, but this I must do. I put my kids first. I prioritize my children, their happiness, their wholesomeness, you know, everything to protect their psyche. When a mother is focusing and prioritizing that, you can tell. Because Iyabo is not a soft person. The one we saw here is not the one I know from following her on social media. So he's someone who knows how to play time, place, game. You know, some people are just, you know, very, very, there's a word my father always says, I use that word all the time. When somebody has wisdom of all of that. You said something about how when she went to Tanzania, the Tanzania culture is more Fulani. You saw the,
Indian, I think
all of that, and the way she carried herself. At that wedding, she did all of that for her daughter. There was no time for Pepe then. There was no time for all of that.
Allow me to come
she focused on that.
Let me tell you what I experienced, and I'll come to you working in a moment. When I entered the wedding, when I entered that hall, I saw Iyabo in her slippers, wearing the same thing they were doing engagement. You know, usually for a Pepe them kind of, as you're entering the
focus on herself.
She first of all changed from the engagement outfit to a different outfit. She didn't do that. That same outfit is what she wore that outfit till almost the end, where she now changed to pink. So you could tell that she was being reasonable. Secondly, Polo was there and he was not there. You know, because of the personality of Iyabo.
Who is Polo?
Polo is the person she's dating. He's also very prominent. Also very, he's a partner, just like Uncle Theo. He's a partner. But he wasn't very prominent because I think she also understood that this is my daughter's father's event, just as it is mine event. His family event. So Polo was there, but me, I was in the front. I wasn't at the back, I was in front. So I know what was happening in front. He was there, but he was not there. He was there in his own small crew, hanging out with his people, but he was not so prominent to take over that I am the man here, I'm the one in charge. Because when Polo wants to be, Polo can be loud. Polo got he has his own crew. But his crew almost respect that, okay, this is their own family event. And I like the fact that as she played down herself, she was a mother on that day. And I saw that mothering part of her, and I'm wondering, is it the same person Nigerians know on social media?
She knows how to
this doesn't look real. I mean, she was there greeting everybody, going around, playing the regular role the average Nigerian woman would do.
There's a word my sister uses. She says, who raised you? Who raised this speaking? Maybe when she wants to address a bad behavior. You know, with Iyabo, her mother raised a queen. That's the word. So you can be everything you want to be, flawed, crazy, everywhere. But when duty calls, you know how to be responsible. When she needs to be the mother of her kids, she doesn't become the actress at that point. She does not mistake it, you know. That wedding, I saw from one of the videos where she was helping the train coming. She was director at that point. She did not remember, as a slave mama, she's supposed to have changed, she have her own glam team, carry her up and down. But this is about her daughter. This wedding is not a wedding. You know, some mothers don't know how to tell the difference. Your daughter's wedding, you're busy with your gele, all of that, you're distracted. it wasn't her wedding, it was her daughter's wedding, and she remembered that. She put the train together, the Niolua and the girls that were dancing, and she was leading. I looked at that video, I was like, this man just knows how to be a mother. She's a good mother.
I'm going to go on a very short break, right? I'll come to you when I come back. So there are other angles. There's the angle of the father of Priscilla, the role he played. Some people say that him and Iyabo didn't say a word to each other all throughout.
They don't have to.
They sat down next to each other, but they didn't. I mean, I don't know. I can't confirm that. But what on the street is that Iyabo didn't say a word to him, but they were together. But he was there. He was there. The other angle, the role of a friend. So Abraham played a huge role there.
Friends.
And also the entire event. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll open our phone lines for Nigerians to call in. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.